Percy liked running at night. He always knew where he was, even in the dark. Crow's Farm Crossing! He could hardly see. The fog was so thick that he could barely see the green signal light. I hope we don't miss one, said Percy. Suddenly, Percy felt a sharp pain. Ouch! He cried. Steam hissed from his cylinders, and his driver brought him to a stop. His crew went to inspect the damage. That's done it, said his driver. You're not going anywhere on your own. We'll have to go get help. The driver, fireman, and guard collected some lanterns, and they went to find help. Percy was left all alone. His only company was his lamp, which his crew had left on for him. The fog made everything look spooky. He couldn't see anything properly, and even the nearby trees looked like shadows, with bare branches like hands reaching out and swaying in the wind. Percy tried not to look around. I'll try to get some sleep. That should pass the time until driver comes back, he thought. An owl hooted loudly, startling Percy. He was now wide awake with no hope of falling back asleep. The wind began to whistle, and the bare trees swayed and groaned. Percy tried to be brave. It's only the wind, old trees, and silly old bird, isn't it? Isn't it? A cold gust of wind whistled past Percy and made him shiver. It's just the wind, it's just the wind, it's just the wind. Percy's lamp then began to flicker. No, please no, not tonight of all nights. Bother. Now all Percy had for light was the red glow from his firebox. He tried to shut his eyes again, when far in the distance he could hear something. What's that? It came again, this time louder. It sounded to Percy like a bell. I've never heard that bell before. Who is there? There was no reply. But the sound of the bell kept getting closer, and sounded like it was coming down the line towards Percy. Oh, go away! Percy wailed. He shut his eyes, but the sound of the bell kept getting closer until it sounded like it was right in front of Percy. Then it stopped. Go away! Please go away! Go away, said a familiar voice. After I've come all this way to rescue you. Percy slowly opened his eyes. Oh, it was your bell. Of course it was. I'm the only engine on this line with a bell. It didn't sound like your bell. It must have been the fog playing tricks on me. I'm a silly engine. It could happen to any engine, becoming frightened with nothing but the fog in yourself. Let's get you to a warm shed. Toby buffered up to Percy, and the two engines set off for home. Percy felt much better to be going to his warm shed, but he couldn't stop thinking to himself about the other bell he heard. It didn't sound like Toby's bell. And why did it sound so close when Toby hadn't rounded the bend yet?